Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Frick Programming. Today we're going to go over escape characters. So, imagine yourself. You could either imagine yourself as this guy, or this is what you're trying to do to imagine yourself. But imagine yourself in your day job, working like you do, and your boss comes and saunters on up to you, and he says, "I want things really, really spaced out because I got old eyes." And at the same time, your grandma rings you up and she says, "Hey kiddo, I want all print statements to include quotation marks instead of apostrophes. What you give me is not good enough." And you really just don't know how to do this. Well, let me tell you, escape characters are the way to go. So, escape characters are basically characters that you can use in your print statements, or really to give your variables better meaning to, do as you will or include things that you normally couldn't do. So, in this case, if you want to add quotations, you would have to use the double quote escape character. This would add a quotation to your string, even though strings are quotation mark limited. So, technically, strings only read in what is inside their quotation marks. But if you give another quotation mark, that means that's the end of the string. But you want the quotation mark to be inside of the string, just like your grandma wants. So to do that, you need to have an escape character, which is basically backslash, and then put that in front of a quotation mark. That basically tells the compiler and the runtime saying, "Oh, hey, you see a backslash? Don't really regard the next one as like any type of good thing, bad thing. Really just disregard it, but add it to what we want to do. Look it up. Replace this with what we want." So in some cases, if you want a backspace, you would type in the backslash B. If you want to space things out, you could either use backslash T, backslash N, or backslash R. Those really start to space things out. Tab usually adds 4 spaces in or 3 spaces in, however your tab is set up. Line feed, which is backslash N, is a basically carriage return. R is a carriage return. And so you get that. So we're going to go over the examples to help you with your boss and also your grandma. So for your boss, he wants things really spaced out. So we're going to put in a couple tabs. So this says, "Hello there, boss." And if we put in the tabs, we get the end result of "Hello, tab, there, tab, boss." And then, your grandma, as all grandmas want, they want their quotation marks, so they want to be stated properly. And as we all know, grandmas hate kidney stones. So your print statement of "Grandma said, I hate kidney stones" should have quotations in it to indicate that she actually did say something. So when we actually go to run this, it comes out as "Grandma said, I hate kidney stones." And that's basically all your escape characters are. You need to make sure that you add these escape characters. Otherwise, at this point in the second example, "Grandma said" backslash would be the only thing that's included. Or "I hate kidney stones." They'd be 2 separate statements. So you'd want to include your backslash to have the inclusion of the quotation marks. And if you want to space things out, use an escape character of backslash T to include a tab. Now, that's the end of the lesson. Thank you for coming to today's episode of Frick Programming and imagining yourself doing something. Have a good day, y'all.